forgot to change my battery. Be right back. Okay. Battery changed. We got 89%, baby. Ooh, pre-workout's kicking in. I'm feeling it in my face. Okay, so I'm wearing the same shirt as I did in the last video. And no, it is not because I did laundry. It is because I'm wearing the same shirt. It is the next day. It is July 25th. But you're seeing this 3 days after my last video came out. I forgot my sunglasses, but check this out. Wha-bang! Wha-bang! New sunglasses. I got these because I've had my same Oakleys for almost 6 years now. And I really like them, but they're kind of like not as stylish. I don't know, weird first world problem. So I finally got a second pair of sunglasses. And I don't know how I like them. I feel like because my face is all lopsided, like I had a stroke. I don't know, like one of my side of my face sits lower than the other. I feel like they don't sit flat on my face, yada yada. But Lauren mentioned this one thing to me one time where she goes, the sunglasses, you should have a big face and sunglasses look small on your face. So now I'm always super self-conscious and I'm like, God damn it, are these too small? But I digress. Much things to cover that happened in the last 24 hours that you will find interesting. First off, we had that little prom thing for Lauren's class, which was cool. I'll try to remember to add a B-roll footage or B-roll picture. I definitely was looking yoked. Definitely the biggest person there, which is kind of crazy now, you know. I've reached a level where that is a common thing. Like even in a athletic area like the gym, I'm not that I'm comparing myself, but I am, because it's ingrained in me and hard to break, but a little better now. But yeah, even in like the gym, I'm like the biggest person, and it's kind of like, huh, never thought I'd hit that point, you know? Never thought I'd be that guy. You're not that guy. But yeah, and I wore a cowboy hat because I'm based like that, and yeah, I looked really cool. So, but that was fun. They ordered a bunch of food under the school's money and fundraising money, and because Lauren was setting it up and I was lugging it all around, we kept it. A bunch of the food after we gave a bunch away, but we kept it. And I was like, dude, I drive downtown a lot in different areas, and I drive by a lot of homeless people. There's a lot of homeless people out here. Sadly, the homeless people out here aren't the, I mean, I feel like this is kind of a universal homeless thing, but most of them are meth heads. You know, they're cracked the fuck out. But nonetheless, they're still humans. There's still empathy there. So I was like, hey, I could take a bunch of this and just give it out. And so we had a bunch of like water and sodas. And it's like, dude, I'm not gonna drink soda. And she has to return it. But the food, it's gonna go to waste if like people don't take it or eat it. And so we stopped by. We're literally like on the way out. We're in Salt Lake City, and I literally, like, I have water in my trunk right now in the bed just to do the same thing. But we literally like drove 1 block away, and there was like a group of like 10 homeless people chilling out, and I just stopped and I was like, you guys want some drinks? And they were like, hell yeah. And I was like, I don't got any alcohol. And they were like, shit, thank you so much. And we literally had this bucket, like the bucket that you use to put all your Legos in, giant one. And I just pulled it out. I was like, grab what you want. Gave them a bunch of sandwiches, and I was like, hell yeah, felt good. And they're like, thank you so much. I was like, hell yeah. Wish I got that on tape, but then it would kind of been like one of those things. It's like, are you doing this for clout, or are you doing it to feel good? But I wanted to like share, like, I don't know, it did feel good. If you want to do it selfishly to feel good, by all means. But I am very critical of homeless people and beggars. Sounds very bad of me, but leads me into a story. One time I was at the DMV and I had to wait like an hour. So there was a homeless guy outside asking for money. And this kind of changed my whole perspective on everything. But he's got these really nice shoes on, like Air Force Ones. And I got really bored, so I went outside and talked to him. And I was like, bro, what's up? And he's like, man, are you gonna give me some money, dude? And I was like, maybe. You got a bike. And I was like, tell me where you got those shoes. Because these shoes are like expensive. I'm like, they're clean. They're really nice. Like, I'm pretty sure you could probably sell those for $100. So I tell him, like, those are nice shoes. Where'd you get those? Not that I'm like, are you homeless? But he's like, some weed dealer gave it to me. Some drug dealer. And I'm like, sure, we'll go with that. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't know how we got to the point, but in my head, I'm like, you're out here begging. I literally said, you're out here begging for money when you could be hustling. Except you're out here begging. He's like, what? And I'm like, you could sell those shoes. You could trade them for shoes and money. Then you could take that money and go buy waters and sell those waters. But instead, you're like, you could do something. Instead, you're out here on your bike begging for money from people walking in the DMV. And he goes, and he said some shit. And then I said, what are you gonna do with this $5 that I give you? You gonna go to McDonald's and go buy some burgers? I better go see it. I don't know why I said that, but I was like, you better not go buy some cigarettes. Like, I don't know, man. So ever since that, it kind of changed my mind. Like, I know there's perspectives or circumstances that people can't. Oh shit! There's a rollover. Circumstances that people can't avoid, and it leads to really bad areas. But I just feel like a lot of the times it's like, I don't know. It's hard. I'm torn between two, but I feel like I've become very cynical. The other thing is my seat, random. This is a very hard segue. My seat has crazy adjustments, and I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know why I mentioned that. Just maybe because I'm feeling it. Another note. See, I got so many to mention, so hang with me. These are gonna be hard segues, zero transitions. Another note is, because my legs are getting bigger, just because my whole body is like kind of exploding with carbs and water. Dude, I'm freaking 250. That's insane, dude. The heaviest I've been is 260. And I'm 250 right now with just like whatever. And I'm hungry as heck. I'm still athletic. Like, I feel like I could run a mile still. Speaking of running, I actually did run 1.5 miles a few times, and my time was as good as it was pretty much getting out of the Marine Corps. So, yes, I can still run. But I'm saying I feel like I could run a mile again, and like I'm hitting the rower like twice a week. Like, I feel good for 250. But the only thing that really sucks, I'm not enjoying right now, I'm gonna need to invest in some new underwear or something. So my legs are bigger, and it's hot as balls out here, like hot as sweaty balls. Like people. I don't know. I don't want to say my balls are sweating, but my legs, dude, are chafing so bad. I can't go a single day without pain. Like, I just walk my dogs in the morning, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, and I'm doing some weird swagger walk because my legs are rubbed raw. Like, it's just like, what do I do? A weird thing that you never thought you'd have to deal with. But yeah, so that happened. And then the third note I wanted to mention, and this is going to lead into a funny story time that I think is hilarious. So every prep I have like a single crave, I feel like, and the biggest one was chocolate. I used to never be a huge fan of chocolate. Now I want chocolate everything. Like chocolate ice cream, I was like, that's kind of subpar. I'd rather have strawberry. I know, heresy. But now I'm like a fiend for chocolate ice cream. When I get ice cream, I get like this chocoholic with the white chocolate and the dark chocolate or the milk chocolate, and it's like, oh my god. And then I put chocolate on it, and then I was like, dude, like, I'm like testing out creamers because I do not like black coffee. Sue me, but I like making my coffee a goddamn milkshake. Because I would be somebody, if I could, every day, I would eat the freaking sugary cereal every day. But I was like, I'm trying out all these creamers, and I was like, dude, what if I use chocolate milk? And so I tried that, and I got chocolate milk. As soon as I got it, drank that shit out of the carton. I was like, this is so good. Put it in my coffee, just as good as you would imagine. Hell yeah. Put it in my smoothies, dude. It's amazing. I was like, I made a protein shake last night because we were in a rush to get to the prom venue or whatever. Whey protein from True Nutrition is it's like 5 ingredients compared to like the 10 million you guys get, and it's very pure, but it's also, the flavor is not very good. But I add chocolate milk to it, and it's like, oh my god, dude, so creamy, so delicious. But yes, added chocolate milk to my coffee, and it was great. Story time. And this, like, when I did that, it like sparked this memory, and I was like, oh, this is not a new thing. Like, maybe this was ingrained in my subconscious that I was able to do this. I don't know. But last Thanksgiving, we were in Michigan with Lauren's family, at Lauren's sister's, and I met her brother and I guess sister-in-law for the first time. And let's just say how I would describe them is they are not that family is not I mean, really her whole family, but I'm just talking about her brother's family. They have 3 kids, and the family itself is, I wouldn't say functional, I wouldn't say dysfunctional. I would say like somewhere in between. Like, I don't know what the word is, what the Latin phrase is for mid-functional or whatever. They're like functionally chaotic. Like, how I would describe it is you're trying to bake a cake with like 7 Italians who have their own way of baking a cake, and they're all like super pissed off, yet they all own part of the kitchen. I don't know. You just got everyone like, no, Maritello, Mario, Mama said put the flour in first before the eggs. Luigi, no, we put the eggs in first. And then somehow the cake turns out and it's great, or it's good. That's like the family. You know, the kids wanted to smack them. No offense. I want to smack a lot of kids, so if they're hearing this, you're not that different than most kids. But there was just frequent times I wanted it. But yeah, they were very chaotic when I first met them. Fine family, just chaotic. I guess different than I'm used to. They are part Italian, so that would make sense. But I digress. You know. So we're having Thanksgiving, and I was still going to the gym because I'm a crazy, socially stupid guy, and don't know how to take a break. So I was going to the gym, having protein shakes after, and the way to like get my protein shakes in, I was like, oh, look, there's chocolate milk in here, and nobody's drinking it. I was like, hell, shit, I'll drink it. So I drank a little the first day, next day, drink a little more, third day, you know, I was like, well, fuck, like, we're about to leave, like, I'll just like drink a bunch of this. So I just like filled my shaker up with the chocolate milk, and I was like, hell yeah. And I was going to the gym, getting back before most people were getting up, and I drink that chocolate milk, shower, get up, and then like the rest of the family's up and they're making coffee, and Lauren's sister-in-law, the mom of this family, opens the fridge and she's like, where's all my chocolate milk? And I'm sitting there with my shaker like, what? Like in my head, I'm like, this chocolate milk's for the kids, and these bratty kids aren't gonna drink this chocolate milk because they're not drinking it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll drink it. It's gonna go to waste if no one drinks it, right? Like, who adult drinks chocolate milk, you know? I guess this lady was putting chocolate milk in her coffee. And I was like, whoops. She's like, who drank it? I was like, not me. So I don't remember what happened after. She probably had to drink her coffee without chocolate milk. Oh my god. But yeah, I was a little chocolate milk thief at that time. But story time over. Today is pull day. Or no, today's back day, not pull day. A little different because we're not going to do our biceptatrons. So I'm not calling it pull day. I'm calling it back day. My feet friggin' hurt and my calves hurt because I trained calves yesterday and then we stood all day at the prom thing. And I had elevated shoes on because I had those cool pointy shoes. So my feet hurt. But I'll do some sick abs because I want my abs to look sweet so I can wash my clothes on them. And yeah, dude, it's not even early, but it's 8 in the morning and I know nobody's going to be here on a Saturday morning because shit, I was up till midnight and woke up at 5 because I'm a crazy bastard. But I like to, I just feel like I had so much to do today and I like to get up, start the day. It's like, what's the trade-off? If I get up at 5 every day and one night I go to bed late, is it better to sleep in and shift my day entirely to the right, or is it better just to wake up and suffer the sleep deprivation? I don't know. I should get a little more pre-workout, if you can't tell. And hopefully that'll suffice for now, and I'll just get to bed early tomorrow. My throat is killing me because the music was there were still a lot of people in this really small venue yesterday, and I was having some conversations, and I'm like, yeah, I love playing Magic the Gathering. Yeah, man. So, my voice hurts. I used to yell a lot, but as soon as I left the Marine Corps, as soon as I became a normal human after boot camp, I talked in a normal voice. So, all right, let's get in there. My stomach is nice and empty. I don't have to do the porcelain throne ritual. And yeah, we're just gonna try to stay focused, not let that sleep get to us. I'll have some more coffee later. But this pre-workout's making me psycho, so I'll see you there. All right, I thought something. So yesterday, I thought something yesterday. So yesterday, I had a lot of time to just sit back and observe because I didn't know a lot of people, really anyone. Met some veterans there and whatnot, but talking about the little prom thing yesterday, and played a little game with myself. One was just funny to observe like what these people were wearing, because these are graduate students, you gotta remember. So sometimes they're coming right from undergraduate, high school 4 years, college 4 years, maybe 3, and then right into this graduate program. So 22, 23 maybe, but most I feel like are 25. Like they've had to get some experience, interview, and then get accepted. And these people are like pseudo doctors, they're pretty much doctors. And the first thing, this kind of blends in with my game. My game was trying to, because everyone's there like with their significant others sometimes, or bringing a date. And I was trying to guess like who's the one in the school, who's one in the class, and who's the girlfriend, boyfriend. Because I wanted to play this game. Not because of the girlfriend. I played this game because some of these people, like, you're in a graduate program, it's a formal event, like, and you're wearing that. Some people had like slacks. This was not the worst. Slacks, dress shirt, and the dress shirt was like undone, like he's about to go to the skate park. Like a lot of like really hipster stuff. Like girls, and this is only the guys. Girls, I feel like can wear whatever. Like they can wear the wrong stuff and it still looks good. So girls can wear a suit. Girls can wear whatever and it looks fine. They're lucky like that. Lucky. But yeah, some of these guys, and it's like, I don't know. And then it made me think, like, could you ever imagine your doctor coming in? And you're like, you think you have this lump on your fucking nutsack, and the doctor comes in, and he's got a nose piercing, an ear piercing. He's got broccoli head curly hair and a fucking mullet. And he goes, Mr. Wynn, I'm sorry to say, but you have ball cancer. And it's like, bro, as soon as with some of the ways, I'm very judgmental. But, I mean, I'm a Zoomer, and I'm judging other Zoomers. And some of these people, the way these look, some of the way these people look, like, it's just like, dude, if you were telling me, like, I had ball cancer and you had, like a mullet, like, I don't know if I could take that seriously. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I love mullets. I want to get one again. I'm planning on getting one again. But it's like, in a very professional setting like that, it's just like, I don't know. So, and then it's like, on top of that, what they're wearing to a formal event, like, I couldn't imagine, like, what are you gonna wear, like, you know, like a t-shirt and slacks, or a polo and slacks to the board meeting or something? I don't know. But I guess they're still young, maybe, or just ignorant. I will say the Marine Corps did teach me not to dress right and have some, I don't know, maybe my self-criticalism makes me care about my appearance a little more. You had to be there. And my description is not doing it justice. I'm just sound like a judgy bitch. Alright. I need to get 8 reps out of this. Fuck. Come on. Come on. Only 7. At least didn't go down. So, I listen to bodybuilding podcast every once in a while. And it's not like they're talking about just bodybuilding. Well, yeah, it's not like they're talking about like bodybuilding shows and shit or how to lift, but it's like, what I really enjoy about them is they talk about things that people that don't bodybuild would never understand or never experience. And they made like a list of like big things. And you know, that's why I like making these videos too. It's like people can relate to little things like, oh, never thought about that. Or like, oh, I'm not the only one who does that. And it's like some of these bodybuilding things you never think of. Like, I only imagine food and I only see food in macros and like proteins and carbs and fats. I don't see food just as food anymore. I haven't, like, I can't imagine the last time where I was just like grabbing rice from the pot and like not weighing it. And like, oh, I'm just gonna have this amount. Or timing or strategizing your day around food. Or when you're going on a trip, like looking for the nearest gym or nearest Costco or grocery store. Like I've never just, it kind of sucks, but it's also like, because you feel very constricted sometimes, but it's just funny things that people never experience. And one of the things was, which is crazy to me, is the pump. Like the pump is just like second nature, I feel like, to anyone who goes to the gym, but it's like, there's some people that like have never gone to the gym outside of like PE class in elementary school. And let alone the pump. Like, dude, I remember like 14 years old going to the gym with my dad, like 5 in the morning, and doing like cable curls in the rack and the cable stack, and like seeing a vein pop and like being like, holy shit, and he was like, yeah. And there's a picture of us like both flexing at home, and it's like that's the pump. Like I don't remember thinking, but it's like I knew like that was a pump. And it's like people had never experienced that. Like, oh, I felt the burn. Like that's crazy to me. It's just like ingrained, you know. But like then you take it one step further. It's like, yeah, some people have never like done a squat or a bench press. Like after elementary school, they like forget how to run and jump. But it's like, dude, I don't know. Kind of crazy. Obviously, I took it to the extreme, but I think everyone should be a little fitness, have some fitness in their life. All right. Yep. Oh, come on. Hope I can get more than fucking 2 or 1 on this rest pause. It's heavy. Come on. Bending over like that, really felt it. So yesterday at the prom thing, met some cool people. And one was this guy named Nico. Shout out to you, Nico, if you're watching. But Nico was cool. He was like, "Oh my God, I heard you're like a bodybuilder. You explained your pro card." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man. Like that's so cool." And he was like, hyped me up. And he said like, "I look up to guys like you." He's like, "You know, your dedication and all that." And I was like, "Damn. Like, that's so cool." Like, it's just like another cool thing. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm just me, and like that I can inspire strangers or people I don't know, people I do know. It's so cool. Like it's, I don't know how to describe it. Like I joined the Marine Corps my biggest fear is just to die and be forgotten. So to inspire people, leave a legacy is what I want to do, and it's just cool. It's just really cool that I could meet somebody that I hadn't met yet, who knew about me, and like just talking to him, he was like, "Tell me I'm a cool dude," and I'm like, "Dude, that's so nice of you." Like, and I feel like this videoing that I'm doing can help people in that same aspect, like meet me. Oh, all right. For those that are wondering, I mean, I'm moving over here because the speakers aim in that direction, but hopefully you can still hear me okay. But the only thing I was worried about was, with this new split, was my lower back posterior chain. So I'm doing 2 big hinge movements. One is RDLs, and then today we're doing rack pulls. And my lower back hurts. But I don't think it's because of the split. I think it's because of the external pressures. For some reason I was sitting in my truck, fucking was killing my back, and I think all this, maybe the standing, which sounds so pathetic, but when you have these big boobies, your lower back hurts. My girls know. Why did I say that? Come on. Come on. You just gotta say F it, man. F the back pain. Nobody cares. Like really, that's what I've learned. Nobody cares except you. Yeah, come on. Oh yeah. Yeah. These and deadlifts are the pinnacle of picking up heavy circles. So I have these like Marco Belli motivational videos playing by the cardio machines, and I find them quite funny because sometimes people are, there's like some that are like so serious and they get this like intense shot, like he's like this, you know, staring off in the distance, but the camera pans across his face like this. And I just find it hilarious, like, if you take a step back on like how they did that shot. There's a dude with a camera in this guy's face, panning across his face while he's just like, and I just find that hilarious, like, I don't know, it's so hard for me to be so serious sometimes, but like it's an emotional thing, I feel like, but I feel like I've learned to like just take a step back from life. I don't know. I live by life's too short to take things too seriously. So even if you're 100% serious, there's always room for a little humor. And granted, if it's an emergency. I mean, even then, I use comedy as a defense mechanism. When I lost my first dog, this is really dark. When I lost my first dog, my brother and I were the only ones that stayed. This is going to make me tear up. So I love my doggies. But I told him not to embarrass us and poop himself while we were there. As they put him down. Alright, I don't know why I shared that. I don't know if I'll keep that in the video, but... Alright, I'm going to finish with abs. I just did rear delts. Worked in with somebody. Also a funny thing, he was using a seatbelt to do pec deck flies. I don't know, are we going to expect some turbulence on your set? Like, I'm doing twice the weight as you, and I've never thought of using a seatbelt. But I had to lower my weight a ton on rear delts. I've never trained rear delts on a back day, which is kind of crazy, I know. But we're fatigued as hell. So maybe I don't have to do as much for them, especially after a rack hold. But alright, I'm going to do abs, and then I'll take my shirt off and show my nipples, and we'll get out of here and get on with the day. Alright, you guys know the spot. It's loud. Sorry. But nobody's in the cable, so it's okay. It's all good. Let me take my fucking rag off. $250, man. Pretty nuts. I'm gonna do the back shots today. Get your back shots in. Still don't know how to do that pose. try this one again. Still don't know how to do it, man. Something like that. From here. Chop. I don't know. It feels so awkward. Now listen. Listen up. Listen up. I don't know if you guys ever seen that dude with the backwards hat and the fucking giant beard. Or he wears like a do-rag. But there's this really funny clip where he's like, we eat Panda Express on Friday, and then we go to the gym, so I have fucking insane diarrhea, and I look flat as hell, and my stomach looks flat, and I have a sick arm pump. I don't know. That's what it kind of reminds me of. But, listen. I was thinking about it. I made fun of the kid who put the seatbelt on the pec deck. And it's not that I feel bad. Well, I do. I don't feel bad. But it contradicts what I talk about a lot. About how don't care what people think. And just do your thing. And then, like, it also contradicts, like, is there an XP level for making your own splits and stuff? No, there isn't. And I don't think there's a experience level to try new things. Like, I know there was this huge, like, science-based lifting that happened, and the first time I saw it was in this gym. And granted, my opinion is it's dumb as hell. Like, what are you doing? Like, you really think you're gonna do that much better? Or you really think these like Jay Cutler is gonna be that much better if he did this science-based lifting instead of what he did? I say that, but I also say, like, you know, don't let people like sway you or let all that noise get to you or whatever. Like, do your thing and try it, see if it works. But that's the thing, see if it works. So, you see how I'm bouncing back and forth? I've learned that I can see both sides of the argument a lot of the times. Sometimes it's just like, because personally I think it's stupid, I also can empathize and be like, okay, I can see how this might feel better or benefit. Or I really think, like, sometimes, like, your one arm pec deck or cross press is really stupid. That I still believe, but it's like, I don't know. If it works for you, it works for you, I guess. But I mean, still, I'm gonna think you could do better. But there's other things that's like, give it a shot. You know, I don't know. So I'm trying to explain, like, I see both sides most of the time. For some of the stuff, like, I'm always gonna have my own opinion. Because I see both sides so much, I've learned I just don't care. It's so much easier for me to just not give a fuck. If you're gonna fucking put a seatbelt on the pec deck, by all means, put a seatbelt on the pec deck. But I'm gonna make fun of you for it. But there's, you know, innovation always starts with judgment, I feel like. Innovation and invention. So there's always gonna be the naysayers. There's like that bell curve or whatever, and like the first half is like the, I don't know, risk takers or something like that. And then there's like the middle, who are like the bandwagoners, and then there's like the skeptics. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really trying to say, like, I really don't care. I'm gonna make fun of you maybe for it because I'm a judgy bitch, but sometimes if it's so much easier and stress off my life where I just don't care what other people think. Like, there's some people who just go into the gym and are just like, why are you doing that? Oh, I'm so judgy. And it's just like, bro, how do you live your life? Oh my God, like, dude, I'm so sick of, like, some of these Instagram people. And I know, like I've said, just put your fucking phone down, but I'm a doom scroller, all right? I'm a zoomer. And I see some of these Instagrammers who are just like these Instagram coaches, and they're like, if you're not training as hard as you can and you're not loving it and you're not fucking dying, then you should just quit this sport because this sport isn't for you. And I'm like, God damn, dude, chill out. Chill out, bro. This doesn't have to encompass your entire soul and life. I understand it's a lifestyle, and it kind of is, but it's still like, chill out, bro. Like, one of the biggest things, and I'm going to say this really quick because I'm about to run out of battery because I've been yapping so much, but there was this one thing that I saw, and it was like, bodybuilding is a privilege, and if you don't love it, you're, I don't know, an idiot or something like that. You should love it because it is a privilege. And I agree with one of those things. It is a privilege. But you don't have to enjoy the suffering. Like, it can just be suffering and you can just dislike it. But I think the bodybuilding part is a privilege. Yes, we get to eat all this food. I'll choose not to eat all this food. Eat all this healthy food. We get to go to the gym, have a gym membership, have a routine that I can support to do this gym membership in bodybuilding. Like, oh my God, I'm so fortunate to do this. I am. But it doesn't, like, yes, I'm choosing to do it, but it doesn't mean I have to love the pain and suffering. The fuck? I'm not a masochist. You know? Like, you go on a hard hike, it's called a hard hike. It's hard for a reason. It's a challenge. So, all right, 7 more minutes. I thought I said 1 more minute of filming. But yeah, it's a challenge. Like, but then you accomplish it, and the end goal is like, hell yeah. You don't have to be like, yeah, my legs fucking hurt. Oh my God, I broke my leg on that hike. That was so awesome when I snapped my femur in half. I don't know. I don't think you have to enjoy the suffering. Everyone's like, yes, I think enjoying the process is a different thing, but that's like to each their own. Like, enjoying the process, like just trying to live in the moment. That's what I translate that to, of like, you know, don't just wish the days to go by, but hey, like, look at me change. Look at how I, you know, feel on this day, and like, wow, I look sick. Like, that's the coolest part. That's why I like enjoying the process. Like, I look sick, or like, I eat this thing and like, whoa, look how my body changes. Like, trying to just stay in the moment. Like, there's been times where I'm just like in prep, it's just like, dude, I wish I could wake up already. Like I'm just counting down the days and trying to burn time. That's how I feel sometimes. And it's like when I find that stuff, I'm like, stop, take a step back, try to enjoy the moment, because our days are numbered. They're short. Our lives are short, man. So if you choose to do this, you know, try not to just skip the days, especially with like, days go by so fast when you work every fucking day of your life, you know? So, all right. I'm gonna probably, I don't know, we'll see if I wake up early enough to film tomorrow, but hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you made it this far. As usual, you matter. You know, you are somebody and you are loved. If you need to reach out to somebody, reach out to somebody. Reach out to me. Hit me up on my Instagram in the, you know, the description. I will read them. I will check. If you send me nudes, you're disgusting. But yeah, hang in there. Your feelings are not who you are. They do not define you, but hang in there, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.